Hi listeners, welcome back to Motiv8, the Motivation and Inspiration Podcast. I'm your host Dahi D, and today's episode is all about weekly challenge number 2. First up, let's recap weekly challenge number 1. Well, the first challenge was to really just run 25 miles in 1 week. It was really a fitness and health challenge. It was all about really focusing on health in terms of heart health and fitness in terms of getting into a better shape. It was a challenge for me because I'm not a runner, I don't even have running shoes, and I don't particularly enjoy running. This was difficult because not being a runner and having to run 25 miles in a week, I basically had to run a little over 3.5 miles a day. The first day was cold and rainy, and I thought about quitting the whole time. The whole time I kept asking myself, is this worth it? Can I just delete this episode and no one will even remember that I was supposed to be doing this? But I knew that I would remember and that I would disappoint myself if I didn't do it. That's why I ended up pushing through and achieving my goal. Even though I knew I wouldn't want to do it later on in the week, I knew that I had the capability to push through and achieve it anyway. The second day was probably the second hardest day. It was the second hardest because I was still sore from the first day. But then I met the third day. So the third day, I was extremely sore. I could barely walk. I didn't want to even get out of bed. I made every excuse not to do it. I even told myself that it's okay if I take a day off. But I knew if I took a day off, I probably wouldn't have made up for it later on. So that's why I decided to push through anyway, even on day 3. Long story short, I ended up running a little bit over my 25 miles. On Friday, I actually did not meet my daily target,